Hi guys, so it's official. This is my first YouTube channel. I'm a little nervous, so if I speak a little weird, you know, I start to breathe heavily, you know, just ride with me, you know? Okay, so here we go. So basically this is the look that I'm going to be working on. Full highlight, contour the nose, contour the cheekbone. We're going in, basically. So as of right now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove all my makeup, and then we're going to start, well, granted, we're going to just take off my full powder makeup and my what do you call it? You know what I mean. This is what I was talking about. It's going to be so funny if you guys can't even hear me. It's going to be hilarious, actually. Okay, so what I'm doing is I'm going to remove everything but the lips and the eyes, because listen, I ain't got time to be teaching you all that today, but I will. I promise I will. So I'm not purposely trying to not make eye contact. I'm just making sure that I don't completely remove everything, and I'm just looking at the mirror right in front of me. Okay, so I'm literally almost done taking it all off. And I'm gonna start making some funny faces, so don't be trying to screenshot that. Okay, so this is my face. This is my natural face, but we want to add more definition. Basically, when it comes to highlighting, contouring, when we highlight, these are the features that we want to expand. These are the features that we want to stick out. Contouring is the complete opposite. When it comes to contouring, what you're essentially trying to do is you're trying to create more shadow to bring more definition to your face. So me personally, I want to bring more definition down my cheekbones. I want to make my forehead smaller. I want to make my nose more narrow. I also want to make my chin a lot more narrow. So first things first, before you ever do anything, whether it's the eyebrows, whether it's you know, your eye makeup, whether it's your face, you always want to prep it. So me personally, I use this to basically just prep my under eyes. I got this in my Sephora monthly subscription bag, but it is different what you use underneath your eyes, because underneath your eyes, it's a lot more sensitive than your full face. So you have to use a cream product that's just a cream or whatnot that's a lot lighter than anything you would do. And you want to use your ring finger to dab it underneath your eyes. You don't really want to just rub it everywhere. You just want to be gentle. So I'm just going to place it there. You don't have to be that much. Another quick reminder is the more product you use under your eye, the more it's going to look cakier when you're done. So remember that. Just because I see a lot of people that just bam, you know, throw all that on their face. I'm like, damn, girl, chill. You know, I mean if you do it, I mean, it doesn't look cakey. I mean, I guess more power to you. But me personally, I just don't like a lot of rubbish underneath my eye. I just feel like it just makes it harder, you know, to blend afterwards. So that's underneath the eyes. Now I'm just gonna use just any regular you know, face and neck lotion. Again, all we're doing is just priming the face, making sure that when we actually apply the foundation, that it has a smooth base to go underneath it. Oop, you see the eyebrow almost messed that up. Okay, that's that. This is going to make everything a lot smoother. Now that we got our lotion on, don't laugh, but this is one of the primers that I use. This primer, listen, you need to invest in this. Y'all think I'm playing, but no, ever since I started using this, my foundation has literally lasted the whole night. When I mean the whole night, I'm talking about at the club from 10 to 2, after hours. I'm talking about the whole night, you know what I mean? I'm sure y'all get what I'm trying to say. I don't need to go into further detail, but you just rub it everywhere until it gets a little sticky, a little tacky. And then once that's on, I'm going to go ahead and put on my primer. I personally cannot live without this primer. This primer just makes my foundation look absolutely flawless. My pore area, it's around this. Basically just that B part of my face. And it's just so annoying. I got time for pores. Okay, this is the foundation. I absolutely love it. It blurs any imperfections. Even if you go to Sephora, dab a little bit on your hand and Listen, honey, you'll see. It makes a huge difference. You want to dab that in. When I smile, I have wrinkles right here, so I want to make sure I put that there too. A little bit under the eyes, you know, right here. And there you go. Like, that's it. So now that your skin has been officially primed, what we want to do is do our foundation. Okay. So me personally, I don't have to have full coverage. Fortunately enough. So this foundation is my holy grail. My holy grail. Their color range is absolutely phenomenal. I use both of these foundations because I'm kind of like in between both of them right now. Right now, I'm not trying to go for a dewy skinned, a dewy look nor a matte look. So I'm just mixing both of these. But if I ever do want to go for like a dewy look, I either add this MAC. That's another video. I'll show y'all another video. Beauty blender, beauty blender, whatever you want to call it. This is going to be the best investment of your life. This literally makes sure that your face does not look cakey, and make sure that everything is blended absolutely phenomenal. By the way, whenever you do your foundation, make sure that you put it in between your ears, because you can't be looking all orange on the face and then your ears look pale as hell. Like, thank you. If you're gonna look orange, might as well look orange everywhere, you know what I mean? Blend it on your neck. And like I said, what this does is it just makes sure that everything is blended smoothly. You don't have to worry about, you know, using like a brush. That just, to me personally, that takes like too long. Like, I ain't got time for that, you know what I mean? I would like just like you know what I mean? Yeah, no. Okay. You're still watching. Just kidding. You'll catch that I talk to myself a lot, like right now. Like, honestly, I don't even know if you guys are gonna be able to like hear me. So this might be like a video that might be like muted, and you're just gonna hear me talking. I mean, like mouthing without any words coming out. That'll be hilarious. Okay, so your foundation is officially on. So now, again, this is gonna seem a little excessive, but I love like a bright under eye. This concealer, the Urban Decay Weightless Complete Coverage, is the best concealer ever. This does not crease, it does not get cakey, it has full coverage. It is amazing, absolutely amazing. This is my go-to concealer. Like, I've tried MAC Pro, I've tried all the drugstore ones, I've tried NARS, like no, this one, honey. So what you want to do when it comes to concealer, you don't want to put it directly under your eye, because when you put it directly under your eye, it just looks so much more cakier. You have to blend it more, so you kind of want to put it just a little, like a little under your eye, kind of like that, as such. And right now, what I'm about it is going to seem excessive, and I know this, but you don't got to do it. You can do it with this, but me, I want to go all out. You know what I mean? All out. So I'm going to use the Age Rewind by Maybelline. You can still use this without having to use Urban Decay if you want to just have a more affordable brand. But when it comes to concealer, again, we're going to expand the face features that we want to go ahead and highlight. Just repeating myself. So we're going to start right here, because again, I want to make my nose more narrow. So I'm going to highlight straight down my nose. I'm basically going to draw an arrow, and I'm going to look like an Aztec warrior, okay? I mean, I'm talking about, listen, we're going to go back to our olden days. And you know what? That would have been a really pretty Aztec person. That's all I'm saying. Okay, I want to go ahead and highlight that part. My nose, ooh, I'm so picky when it comes to my nose, so we're gonna hold off on that, okay? So this is officially the highlight part. Concealer. Best concealer ever. Well, at least the contour. With this one personally, I see a lot of girls just do like a straight line. I really don't get that because I feel like you just literally have like a line on the side of your face, like literally like a line down the side of your face. So what I like to do is I kind of like the same effect that I did right now. When it comes to just making like a little V, that's what I do. So I add more definition down here, and then I just draw the line coming down as such. See what I'm saying? You see that? We're making moves, people. That's the first one. And then we're going to do it on this side as well. Again, straightforward like that. My chin, again, what we're trying to do is when it comes to using the, what's it called? The contour, is we're trying to make our whatever we're trying to hide covered. Like this. Look. You see that big old forehead? Oh honey, we're gonna cover that. Right here, my big old chin. Use it like that, that. Okay, I get a little sloppy when it comes to highlight and contour, so what I use just to make sure that it doesn't look too crazy, I draw a line right under it. As such. See? See? And then this is basically how your face, besides the nose, should be looking. Okay. So now all we have to do is blend it in. And again, this is literally all we need to blend it in. I always do this part first just because it gets a lot more cakier sooner. So all you want to do is dab, 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 dab. Dab, girl. Dab for your life, child. Dab this part. Dab. That's sad. Let's see what I'm doing. Damn, girl. Damn, girl. Y'all see? You see how much more smaller my nose looks right now? Do it right here. This part, move it upward. And like I said, all you want to do is dab, okay? So now that my highlight is done, now I'm going to use the back of the Beauty Blender and just push all the dark concealer into my hairline to make sure that everything is just blended out. You want to make sure that you don't look crazy, girl. Don't be looking crazy. This part I do actually pull it forward just to make sure that it adds a little bit more definition. You see that? This is where that highlight works, so it doesn't look all sloppy as hell. I'm going to go down. I'm going to go down as such. Again, we're going to go down. Okay. Now that everything has been literally dabbed into the skin, we're going to blend it out. Because this, no. You're crazy if you think we're going to leave it like that. Okay. There you go. You see? Everything has been blended in. And now that everything's blended in, we want to make sure that we set. Anytime you use liquid, you always want to use a powder to set it. After you use that, then you want to use, what you call it? You want to use like a setting spray. It's a lot sometimes, but it's worth it. We're going to use this baking method. And by the way, I don't care if I don't know how to bake. Like, listen, honey. I can bake my face and anything else I can buy. Okay? Okay? Okay. There you go. You want to use it straight under, right underneath your eyes. And we're just going to leave this here. This is the Laura Mercier powder. Divine. Goes right down. Okay. And because I do want to make sure that my contour is more defined, I'm going to go straight down like that. Okay. Now that I have my, now that I'm baking, I'm going to work on my nose. Because again, like I told you, my nose, listen, it can go from eye to whole, girl, real quick. Okay, so I use this brush. This is one of the Anastasia Beverly Hills brushes that came in one of her contour palettes. I don't even know which one. So here we go. I'm going to use the darker side first to contour. Alright, with me, this is what we're going to do. We're going to hide this area because we want to make it smaller. We're going to go straight down like that. From there, we're going to draw a line right there. A line right here. Okay, now that we have both of those done, now we're going to draw a line. Okay, now we're going to use the highlight part. Right there. Right there. Right there. Okay. We're going to make sure that all the has been blended in. Do you see what this did? It looks crazy, but I promise it's gonna work out. You're gonna use the beauty blender. Be really careful because you just want to smudge it everywhere. You're gonna dab all this in. Just dab. Just dab. That's all you want to do is just dab. And if you feel that you need to work on an area a little bit more, that's all you gotta do. You see what that did? So now that that's done, and while this is cooking, I'm gonna go ahead and just set everything. Like I said, whenever it comes to a liquid, you always want to set it just because it makes sure that everything is put. So I'm gonna go ahead and use this medium color. This is from the Kat Von D Shades Powder to bring back definition to my face. While that's cooking, go straight down. Excuse me. As such. You just want to blend it out. This is a contour color, guys. We're just contouring right now. Okay. Make sure to bring it down. Okay. Now that that's done, we're gonna go ahead and just bronze up the skin to give it a little bit more color. This is Give Me Sun by MAC. First off of the excess powder, ba-bam, ba-bam, got this girl, you got this. Okay, so that's done. You see? Sam, girl. I'm just kidding. After this, we're gonna go ahead and just use blush to give us more color to the face. You don't want to use too much, because then you're gonna look crazy, girl. We don't want to look crazy. We don't want those Instagram videos and people talking crazy. I mean, people say it, but come on now, you know? Okay, shut up now. We're gonna go ahead and blend this up as well. All we want to really do when you come to when it comes to contour and highlight, you want to make sure that everything's blended, because girl, nothing looks crazier than having 3 different colors on your face. There you go. So now that we added more color to our face, this is what we have. At this point, all we have to do is basically dust off the excess powder. I have a different brush that I normally use for this, but this is fine. Okay, that's there, and then give me a second. We're gonna use this brush to go ahead and dust this off. There you go. Now, you see the difference? Okay, one last thing that we have to do just to make sure that the highlight stands out a little bit more on our face, we're gonna go right here, right there, and right there. Again, I'm just using the Kat Von D Shades in Light Powder. I'm using the banana color. It's right there. Make sure that it stands out as such. I'm gonna blend this out. Make sure that there's no harsh lines. This is literally all there is to do until we add our highlight powder. This, honey. Girl, listen, honey. Listen. You're gonna see me one way or another coming with this highlight. Dab it in. This is the best part, girl. The best part. When I'm using a liquid highlight, just because when it comes to my powder highlight, it makes it stand out so much more, and it just looks, girl, listen, it just looks badass, honestly. That's all it does. Makes it look badass. But now that I have that set, we're gonna go with the Jaclyn Hill limited edition Becca highlight powder, and we're gonna use a fan brush. Is you ready? Yes, honey, yes. Y'all see that? Listen, some people are about to glow, some people just aren't. If you're not, girl, bye. Cause look at me beaming. Y'all see that? Do y'all see this? Put some up here. Girl, put this everywhere. Put this absolutely everywhere. Y'all see that? You got a little bit right here. Right there. and then our bust switch. That's it, baby. This is it, guys. After this, we want to use MAC setting powder to make sure that everything is put in place and it does not look cakey. Remember, we do not want to do cakey ever. I'm running low, guys. Don't judge me. Okay. We're gonna let that set. And then this is literally it. So, like, subscribe, and share. Other than this, I will see you guys on my next YouTube video. Bye.